Namaskar, greetings, and gratitude. I welcome you all to Star Talks episode 23. And today on the hot seat with me is Miss Aarti Bagdi Gill. She's a CBSE resource person, an educator, a trainer, a AIEF global ambassador. I welcome you, Aarti ma'am, to the Star Talks. How are you doing?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for providing me this opportunity to sit on this seat and talk with you. I'm highly obliged and I really feel respectful that I'm here today.
My pleasure, ma'am. Ma'am, your journey, we really want to know from science graduate and MBA gold medalist to you are supporting SDGs. How is it that you've reached from there to there? Please tell
That's
us.
really a very interesting question, and it is really close to my heart as well because it is something which is interdisciplinary. I started my academic professional journey as a science grad, which is actually, fascinated by intricacies of the natural world. But the moment I dive into this field of education that is related to science, I came to know that things are far beyond that laboratory, and I missed few traits in the profession, that is little bit of communication and leadership qualities and little collaboration. So I developed that interest of being into management studies. So during that program, I got the opportunities to, learn about UN, WHO, and then I got few research projects as well under the, government of India. So I, more learned about science, technology, management, and business studies along during those projects. So that was actually a very interesting part that I use my business acumen into that field of science and technology as well. So right now I'm into SDGs, which is again a very very critical and vast concept. And during your science, you learn about critical thinking and problem solving, but the moment you go into your management studies and all, you learn about collaboration, teamwork, and strategies. So this is actually a blend, it's actually leveraging a unique blend of science and business expertise into sustainability, which is involving both the things going hand in hand and is related to consulting, research, or advocacy. So that's what I feel that
Wonderful, ma'am. Wonderful. So, ma'am, you are a CBSE resource person. So, tell us, how is your success powered by CBSE?
Ma'am, I'm a person who, who gradually learn and who gradually speed up. I'm not a person who rush in. So I wait for a period of time. I was slowly and gradually approaching learning, because learning is a process which is unstoppable. I keep on learning, and I have wonderful mentors in my this complete journey. And if they're watching this show, I'm really feeling happy that they are the part of this journey. And you learn and then you give. So the moment I was learning, I was thinking that I have to give it one day to the society again. So that learning process is still going on. My SDG series is going on, awareness campaigns are going on. So I'm still learning, and that is how I'm giving to the society. So CPSC resource person, being a CPSC resource person, I believe you are on a platform wherein you are delivering on a large scale, and you can motivate the or you can say influence the minds. So that is what you have learned, and if you are giving it to the society in turn, that is the wonderful process, I believe. So this is how it goes, and I am very thankful to few forums who gave me the opportunity to come up with those leadership skills and speaking skills and communication, then delivering lectures, and that is how I clear my protocol, and I'm sitting in front of you as a CBSE resource person. So that is the entire journey.
Wonderful. Every day almost I see your some YouTube video coming, and some or the other SDG is focused upon. And I have also been part of some videos of yours at panel discussion. They are great
Yes,
and
yes.
valuable and full of information.
Yeah.
Nice work, ma'am.
Thank you so
So,
much.
ma'am, when you say that you are using innovative approach to curriculum development, what is it all about? What is the
Yes,
innovations?
yeah, very nice question, ma'am. This is what I talk about, that I'm keep on learning. So in our education system, where new education policy is, into play nowadays, and very much a topic of discussion, and people are still reading the document because it's a vast one, and when we feel that we have to take a step, that we are actually educators, and we are looking forward to make the change in the system. We are the one who are taking the initiative, right? So the idea behind this content development and this curriculum development is basically to give the future generation that learning pedagogies, that learning styles and approaches which are apart from that rote learning and memorization process. Teachers are still into that shell. They are stagnant. They don't want to learn more. There are teachers who want to learn more, who want to exceed. So that is what the difference, isn't it? So we should not be in a confined frame. That is what I personally feel. And we should not be into more into memorization and just repetition and all, right? A lot of models are there, a lot of pedagogies are there, approaches are there. So teachers should come up and use those approaches, making the learning system interesting for the students, so that our future generation should not say that we are still in a developed country. Though our country is in a phase wherein we feel that our country will be a developed nation soon, but the idea is that education system can somehow give to that output as well.
I'm sure, yes, ma'am, you're absolutely correct. With the coming up of this NEP 2020,
Mm.
where they are focusing more on core competencies and instead of the rote memorization, the change is gradually, yes, but I see it coming
Mhm.
definitely.
Sure.
And ma'am, you earned ECCE modules from McLean, Virginia, and Open Study Australia. What's
Mhm.
this? Sounds very interesting.
Mhm.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, so if you are in your science grads wherein you are learning biochemistry, we are talking about, human brain, and, these are the things we are just not confined to the books. Why not to bring it into the reality? What is child development is basically, and how this growth process take place, because eventually the child goes into foundation years, right? So the journey begins from there only. We always talk about higher education, we always talk about how the child is scoring in higher grades and all, but the actual journey that starts from the prelims here, right? So the pre-primary or primary, elementary, secondary, everything, this is all how it goes basically. So early education, or you can say foundational years, this is again a very interesting topic to understand, being a science grad, and then under this communication and leadership skill, that how you can make the teachers understand that this is something which is not actually confined to only making them understand letters and numbers. It's something else. It is related to sensory play, it is related to nature, it is related to outdoor learning, it is related to gross motors, fine motors. So n number of petals are there in ECCE programs. So the moment you are very much clear about the ECC, you are a perfect teacher, I believe, till higher grades. Because now, according to our new education policy, also the foundational years are extended till grade 2. So this is a complete journey basically. Why they have extended? Because of that transition. And if you are doing a very good, shape of clay in the beginning years now, by the end of the years or by the end of the, that education journey, you will see that if you calculate or do any performance assessment, then you come to know that those who are having a very good, understanding levels or gradual understanding levels during those their early years, they are performing very very good in their higher grades. So that is a complete science beyond it. So that is the module basically, that is for the understanding for every teacher. It is not just confined to those early years of foundational or elementary. It's for every educator to understand the mindset of the child. Because when we talk about resilience, it is again related to that. If that you are hurting one brain, you need lot of brains to heal up that one brain. So that is what the understanding is for every educator at any age, at any point of age, when where to which or to whom they are teaching. So that is what.
So wonderful, 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 ma'am. Ma'am, we host workshops for students, for educators, and in your profile it says workshops for families. So
Mhm.
this is really fascinating.
Mhm.
What workshops are you hosting for families, ma'am?
Yeah, so see, when we are talking about collaboration nowadays, very much into collaborations, we're talking about meeting the parents, right? We are talking about sharing the true and positive feedback with the parents, wherein we are looking forward for that feedback also, which will help the child to develop more. Right, and it can be for any age. I don't feel so that it is just confined to schools. It can be extended because new education policy is an extended program. It is not just confined to schools only, right? So this is what I feel, that when you are going for the workshops for the families, it will uh, somewhere, because we are teaching alpha generation, right? And we are in a very tech savvy world where we are actually looking forward for the time to at least spend with the family member or the near dear ones talking. That talking time is also very lessened. So when you are doing the workshops with the families, when you are doing workshops with the parents, you are actually knocking their inner self. You are giving them that opportunity to think and do self assessment. You are giving them opportunity to excel on that path of relationship. You are giving opportunity to spend some more time with their children. It can be for any age. I don't think so that it is necessary in the early years only. It is necessary in the teenage. It is very very necessary, even I believe, in their, when they are in their grads and post grads. So every age is having a beauty, I believe. And these workshops with family members or for families, it's meant for everyone. And everyone should participate in such programs and spend some time with their family members and just knock in their inner self that yes, this is something which is left and they should heal up with time.
Beautiful, ma'am. So you, how many, the families come to schools, or how are you doing it?
See, sometimes it is like that, that we do orientation programs online. Usually, it is online that invite the whole sum of people for that, and they join, and then they understand, and we share the thoughts, and they share the thoughts. So that exchanging of thoughts is again a wonderful process, I believe, and it detoxifies you from your inner self, and you come to know that this is something lacking. And when people talk with each other now, they come to know that okay, this is also going on. Because nowadays people are not talking with them. So, they just spend their
As you
time with
see.
their mobiles
Mm.
and screens and watching tvs.
Mm.
They hardly
Mm.
talk. They hardly talk what is going on in the society. They hardly talk that what what is going on the next door. They hardly talk what is positive going on, because optimistic thoughts come later on. Pessimistic thoughts are, knocking you every time. So very
Agree.
important part is to go for optimistic thoughts. So that is something which is really relatable.
Good. Nice, ma'am. So, ma'am, just now you told us about families. So, again, I see here the local organizations to create educational opportunities. How do you collaborate with local organizations?
See, ma'am, this is again an interesting question, and it is a two-way process. So when you are showing some interest, the people will show interest in you, right? So when you are initiating for any kind of a key initiative, then people collaborate with you automatically. But the idea is your idea should, gel up with their, thinking wavelength. So that is what I feel. This is how the collaboration take place. And I told you that in your masters you learn only about collaboration only. You learn about communication. This is how that is the beauty of the what you can say, that professional studies, that you make the people convince. Isn't it? So you make people understand your thought in a better way. You have that ability to make the people understand your thought, right? And then later on people gel up with you, and they feel, yeah, this is something which is really interesting. I can give you example of SDGs. I started with one person, and now a number of panelists I have. So I'm really very happy that people, understand your thought, and then they feel that, yeah, it is relatable, and then they gel up with you, and this is how it goes. So in Hindi, I remember one quote ki ek jana mila aur karwan badhta gaya. So it is just like that. So it goes like that now.
Good. Yeah, we are living in the era of collaboration. And
Yeah.
yes, collaboration leads the way these days. So, ma'am, you are a national award winner. Just recently, I saw your post, and this is so wonderful. So, how did this happen, ma'am?
Thank you so much, Preeti ma'am, for this wonderful add-on. Because when you keep on learning, somewhere you will get in return from the society as well as a honor. So this is something which is good to my heart, and I really want to thank by this platform to all my family members whose support is very important, and all my mentors who are definitely uh, backbone of the success, and obviously my well-wishers. So this national award is basically by Swami Vivekananda Pride Achievers Award, which is for excellence in education. So you keep on learning, you keep on doing, you keep on writing, and then you are delivering to the society. And one day, your own followers or well-wishers or whosoever are following you somewhere, manifest, and they give you, and it's like that. So it is something which is really uh, you know uh, appreciated to myself only, and I am motivated that I keep on doing good work in my field of education. And let's have some more in upcoming.
Beautiful thought, and congratulations to you. Beautiful. So, we are coming to the last phase of our talk. And so, what is Miss Aarti?
uh, Aarti is simple. So, in
So
one word,
sweet.
I can say that I'm a very simple person, and I believe in just excelling. I believe in motivating others. I believe in giving optimistic thoughts. I really want to learn new, and
Beautiful.
I really want to go for sustainability on a very large scale. So I don't say that I'm a daydreamer, but yes, I'm a simple person with high thoughts. So that is how it
Great.
goes. And,
Good. And what is life for you, ma'am?
life for me is a wonderful journey, basically. And on this journey, I have inspirations with me. And one of my family member is the biggest strength of mine, who is my inspiration. That is my son, and because of whom I am keep on excelling. And that is what, is the beauty of this birth which I got. And I feel that, in life you should keep on learning, you should not take negative thoughts, you should keep on excelling slowly and steady, just like a turtle, and one day you manifest and you will gain something out of it. So this is what I feel. Yeah.
Yes, hard work pays, ma'am, undoubtedly.
Yeah.
And some happy moments of yours, share with us.
Happy moments. If you enjoy life, every moment is a happy moment. But yes, tough times are always there. That is what the zigzag of life. But still, if I talk about happy moment, there are so many. And if I say that this is also a happy moment, that I am sitting in front of you, this is again a happy moment. So a number of happy moments are there, ma'am. And I feel that happy moments should be there in each and every one's life, and one should gain lot and lot from these happy moments so that they can fight in those tough times. So this is how I feel.
Beautiful thought process, ma'am, indeed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to Star Talks. I mean, I have endless questions. I can keep asking you and you keep answering me. But we have to break for the day. Thank you so much for coming to the Star Talks, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you, my dear audience, for being with us in this lovely chat. Tomorrow again, I will come back with another personality who has inspired my life. Good day.